Hey everybody, so we're out on a run today in beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. Just arrived a couple hours ago on that boat right over there, the Enchanted Princess. So been here before, gonna take a nice little 5-mile loop and we're gonna run up to the other side of the island, all the way up to the fort at the end and around on a nice little bike trail they got around the outside of that fort. Then head back here to the boat. So I'm gonna take you along with me, show you what's up. Come on, let's go. About a mile in, we are now on the back side of the island from where we ported, and this is the back side of a smaller fort. It's on the opposite side of the island, and we're headed further up about another mile to the big fort. I have no idea what it's called. I'll find out and I'll put the name of it right here. But this is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Listen, if you're traveling, this is the best way to see where you're at. Put on your running shoes, lace them up, and go out for a little jog. Do a little research beforehand. Make sure you're not running through some neighborhood that's crazy unsafe. But this is Puerto Rico, baby. We're still in America. You're good here. So headed up, and I'll talk to you again once we're up at the fort. Try to get behind this rocks. The wind's not so bad. So this is the Morro Fort and the Castillo de Morro, something like that. I'll put the full name right here. And so this was built by the Spaniards way back, I want to say like the 1500s. And so Puerto Rico was the first island that any ship coming from the west would encounter that had fresh water on it. So they built this fort to protect the canal or the port on the other side of the island, and that way they could see anybody coming in. And pretty much, since you controlled this body of fresh water, you controlled the entire Caribbean. So this fort has been here for quite some time. Like I said, originally built I think in the 1500s. It took like 200 some years to build. There's a huge tower in the middle that's still from that first construction, and the last little bit of it was built in the 1700s. By the time it was finished, it pretty much looked like it does right now. So you can go inside. There was a big line as I was coming up, and people waiting to go inside and tour around. There's a huge, just gorgeous cemetery on the opposite side here. If you walk around the back wall, and there's steps that go up. I came down those. If you just go straight instead of going up the steps to come out up top, then you encounter this enormous cemetery. It's gorgeous. And then so anyway, the walking trail goes out this way, and that's the way we're headed. We'll go all the way around the tip of the island and back towards the boat. Here we go. All right, made it all the way around that walking path or greenway that goes around the back of the port, or the back of the fort, excuse me. Starting to get a little bit of rotor's fog. hit got about 1.5 miles, get back to the boat. So now we take off the walking path and run through a bit of the old town. All right, so I'll finish with the run. Ended up being just a little bit over 4 miles, and I've done that clockwise and counterclockwise. I'll put the link to my Strava down below so you can kind of see it on the map. Way that I just did it, I thought was a little bit easier. This, instead of a long, slow, gradual climb the first couple miles, you got a nice steep climb, maybe the first half a mile, and then almost everything else is a gradual downhill. So anyway, wonderful, great run. And if you do something like this, make sure to take time, stop, check out the scenery, and stop and read a bunch of the plaques. There's a lot of good history here, lots to learn. And that's it. So all that's left to do now is jump in the shower, wash off, and head up to the pool, enjoy this gorgeous view, have a few drinks, and enjoy the rest of the day. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.